So anyway, so be careful who you know out there, and be careful how you treat them, because you never know when they're going to come right back in your life. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause, making his comedy, his stand-up debut here at Duke's, and it's a pleasure to have him, Steve Cardone. Steve Cardone. Mike Cardone, him too. Bring up a Mike Cardone. Fucked it up already, sorry.
Like you just said, this is my debut as a comedian. And a couple of these guys I had to follow. I mean, following Mo and Jason Smith. I mean, please, that's like following Dingo in my first gangbang. What kind of impression am I supposed to make? Shit. I'm 38 years old. I'm about to turn 40 and stuff starts getting a little softer. Shit starts to sag. Start to worry about my shit getting old. Maybe starting to droop. I got a way to battle that. I started jerking off with anti-aging cream. Oh, yeah, you laugh, but I'm not fucking around. I'm getting great results, and I'm not a freak. I swear, I didn't start out using it that way. I actually just started to apply it, and one thing led to another, and now I'm stealing from friends and loved ones just to get my next fucking tube. Stuff's great. I got the balls of an 18-year-old, I gotta tell you. It really does work. I'm getting great results, and I'm having a hell of a time. I really do suggest it. You guys go out and get that shit. About 3 weeks ago, my wife and I were getting a little frisky, and she's always liked my ass, and she's liked it in the past, and lately, you know, she's always said, oh man, when we met, you were in shape, you know, you were lean, you were mean, you were built, and you had some junk in your trunk. Fucking shit looks more like a junkyard lately, but she's still into it, and about 3 weeks ago, she got a little too into it. She's giving me a blowjob, and one thing led to another. Next thing you know, she starts tickling my ass with her finger. And at first, I'm kind of resistant, but I want to please my woman, and she seems into it. So I let her get into it, and she got into it. Next thing you know, she pulls out, she's missing a fucking nail. She goes to the nail salon the next morning, and she's like, I need you to fix my nail. And the guy's like, you give me nail? I fix finger. She's like, I don't got the nail. He's like, do you know where you had it yassed? And she's, well, kind of, but finally it's going to be a real fucking crapshoot. So I went to my doctor with this problem that I'm having. It's really more of a problem for my wife than it is for me, but I went to him and I said, Doc, I got this problem. What can I do? He's like, well, my suggestion is you go to a support group for premature ejaculators. So I go to the meeting, and it's not for me. It's not for me. I went one time. I don't think I'm ever going to go again. Because I got there a little late. It was not that big a deal. It was a little late. And I'm in there, and these guys are like, I came early. I'm like, fuck you guys. I don't need this shit. That's a lot of pressure. I'm like, fuck. I got this guy I used to work with. His name's Tiny. And as you can imagine, I'm sure somebody here knows somebody named Tiny. And they're always the fucking opposite of Tiny. This guy was like 500 pounds, and I didn't mind giving him shit because he's real obnoxious, always giving everyone else shit. So I'm like, fuck this guy, I'm going to give him shit. So one day I said to him, I said, hey, Tiny, I said, how much do you weigh? He said, I don't know, 380, 390, what's 10 pounds on me? I said, I don't know, a fucking chin? Then I got to set this up for you because this is true. We're in the break room, and you guys remember back in McDonald's and Burger King when they used to have those tables where the chairs were like all welded together. There was absolutely no movement, like those benches. So he had to like literally like wedge himself into that motherfucker, and he had his belly on the top and the belly on the bottom, and he's kissing ass every fucking night. He's like, hey boss, what's my next major project tonight? I said, probably get into that fucking chair. Last but not least, this is, you know, my wife doesn't want me to tell this stuff as true stories, but some of this shit is true. I actually only live 4 miles away, so I took a big journey out to be here tonight. I hope you guys fucking appreciate that. But I got this problem. When I sneeze, my body incredibly tenses up. My wife's always like, just let it out. Just let it out. But, I mean, I crack rib cartilage. I fucking get hurt when I sneeze. So if I got any kind of gas, anything I've been holding in there, it's like, I literally rip ass. And it hurts. It feels like I was fucking prison raped every time I sneeze. And I found out a deadly combination is, if I got a cold and diarrhea, I'm fucked. I went to Stewart's, and all I wanted to do is get some Imodium AD and get the fuck out of there. So I'm going in there, and I got halfway across Stewart's, and I go, And true story. So I'm standing there and I'm like, fuck. Right as it happened, one of my wife's friends walks in. And she's like, oh, hi, Mike. She starts walking towards me. And I'm like, fuck. So I start backing up. I'm backing up. And she's making small talk with me. And I'm thinking, I can smell shit. And if I can smell shit, she's gonna smell shit. So I'm like, oh shit, what's the appropriate distance to stop the smell of shit ratio? Is that something you can Google? Because I was really scared. So we get our small talk done, and I got the fuck out of there. I got my Imodium AD. I'm at the register just so I can feel shit start to ooze and droop. So I got all the way home. I go right through the kitchen, and I go, I just shit my pants. My wife's like, you're fucking disgusting. She doesn't know the whole story. So I get in the bathroom, and I'm working my pants down real slow. And I'm like trying to be real careful, and I'm looking down at the fucking carnage. And I'm like, what the fuck is that glistening in my shit? It's my wife's fucking fingernail. I'm Mike Cardone, that's my time. Thank you very much.
Mike Cardone, Duke's debut, comedy debut. Only in Glenmont, New York do you see magic like that. Nowhere else. You won't see that anyways. Good job. I can't believe I've known this guy for like probably 5 years. I thought he was an asshole. You know.